The new Vantage F1 Edition is a new breed of Aston Martin. One that celebrates the marque's return to Formula One for the first time in over 60 years and establishes the Vantage as a true sports car. It is also the first core model to benefit from direct input from Aston Martin's recently appointed Chief Executive Officer, Tobias Moers. A core production offering, the new Vantage F1 Edition sits at the top of the Vantage model line. Motivated by an exciting return to Formula One, and as a direct result of the engineering that went into the development of the Vantage as an official safety car of Formula One, which makes its debut at the Formula One Gulf Air Bahrain Grand Prix 2021 this month, the Vantage F1 Edition is the ultimate expression of performance and dynamism. It is the fastest and most focused of the already sporting Vantage. Starting with the 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, power is up by 25 horsepower to a new maximum of 527 horsepower. Peak torque remains unchanged at 505 pounds-feet, but that peak is sustained for longer to further increase tractability and in-gear urgency. This relentless muscular performance has been further enhanced by work to the 8-speed automatic transmission, with an optimized torque cut during upshifts that reduces shift times and increases the feeling of directness and precision. This torque management also enhances the driver's sense of control and connection during downshifts, specifically under heavy braking, and allows for finer control when the driver is balancing the car at its limit of traction. While noticeable in all circumstances and conditions, these improvements are especially beneficial when driving on track. Not only is it the most powerful, but the Vantage F1 Edition benefits from unique and significant chassis and aerodynamic improvements developed by Aston Martin's hugely experienced engineering team. While the luxury brand's Aston Martin cognizant Formula One team was busy preparing a return to the grid, the engineering team behind the infamous road cars worked too, creating the ultimate Aston Martin Vantage, which could take on the role of an official safety car of Formula One. Set to work by Chief Executive Officer Tobias Moers, the task was to develop significant performance enhancements driven by improved lap time performance in order to successfully carry out its role on the F1 track, but without compromising its on-road capabilities. Notably, it would do so without the fitment of aggressively track-optimized tires. Following the success of these enhancements, Moers instructed the integration of these into the production car, ultimately developing the new Vantage F1 Edition. The most sporting Vantage in the production range and in essence, a replica of the Vantage official safety car of Formula One. An exciting proposition for Aston Martin customers. The engineering team targeted intelligent, incremental improvements across multiple areas of the Vantage F1 Edition's auto-only powertrain, chassis and aerodynamics to bring out more character, increase tactility and expand its outright capabilities. Moving to the chassis, the team's focus centered on the suspension and steering, with further detailed underbody modifications to increase front structural stiffness for a further improvement in steering feel and response. Reworked damper internals have increased the damper's effective force range. This increase in bandwidth brings a noticeable improvement in vertical body control, both through high-speed compressions and over crests, without any deterioration in low-speed compliance. To complement changes to the dampers, the chassis also benefits from increased rear spring rate and lateral stiffness to help sharpen turn-in, increase traction and ensure the rear end is tuned to complement the front end's rate of response. Further improvements to response and crucially, to what the driver feels have been made to the steering system, allowing feedback from the road to be transmitted more clearly, which in turn helps build a detailed sense of available grip. With the chassis hardware optimized, attention turned to the wheels and tires, increasing from 20-inch on the regular Vantage to 21 inches standard for the Vantage F1 Edition. Developed specifically for the F1 Edition with Pirelli, it is the first time Vantage has been fitted with 21-inch tires. Much like the other dynamic changes, the switch to a lower profile tire provides greater feedback to the driver to ensure progressive on-limit handling to give maximum confidence in even the most extreme track driving scenarios. Completing the Vantage F1 Edition's performance enhancements is a comprehensive aero kit, bringing improvements that can be felt from the driver's seat and measured against the clock. Designed to deliver positive front and rear downforce, totaling 441 pounds more downforce than Vantage at top speed, as well as optimizing the overall balance of the car, the aerodynamic changes comprise a full-width front splitter, front dive planes, underbody turning vanes, and most obviously, the new rear wing. The rear diffuser remains unchanged, but is still a core feature in the delivery of the aerodynamic performance, working in tandem with the new aerodynamic features. The Vantage F1 Edition expresses its intensified performance with limited, yet distinctive color palettes and trim options, including one that celebrates Aston Martin's return to Formula One with an Aston Martin racing green color scheme, mimicking that of the Aston Martin Cognizant Formula One team car, as well as the official safety car of Formula One. Exterior paint colors are available in both a satin or gloss finish, and other color options include jet black and lunar white, all of which are complemented by a solid matte dark gray racing graphic. Inside the Vantage F1 Edition features new obsidian black leather and phantom gray Alcantara upholstery and trim, with a choice of lime green, obsidian black, wolf gray, or spicy red contrast stripe and stitching. The Vantage F1 Edition, available as coupe and roadster, is further distinguished by its vaned grille as standard, 2x2 twill carbon fiber exterior detailing, unique graphics, quad exhausts, and a new design of satin black diamond turned 21-inch alloy wheel. The new Vantage F1 Edition is on sale now with a recommended retail price from £142,000 sterling in the UK and €162,000 in Germany, with deliveries scheduled to begin in May 2021.